Lord have mercy. I wasn't coming through that whole first couple minutes. Let's just start over. Let's just start the whole thing over again. How's it going? It's Wednesday, I think. Isn't it? Yeah, Wednesday, 6:30. Time to party, I guess, with the stream. I'm having a Perrier because I'm fancy. Yep. So I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes for people to maybe start showing up. I'm going on Facebook live. Going on Facebook tonight. Looks like only one of my channels is going through, which is typical. That's what I would expect from Facebook, is for it to only halfway work. Yeah, cool. So streaming there tonight, streaming here, there, everywhere tonight. We'll be doing some painting. I think we're going to be finishing our koala painting tonight. The Voice is not going to be joining us this evening. Jonathan is he's feeling a little under the weather. He's pretty worn out, so he's not going to come tonight. He might show up in the chat. We'll see. But he's not going to be on the show, showing his face around here. So, yeah. I guess we'll just get started. I guess we'll just start painting. I can talk while we paint. I'll talk while we paint. Hey, look at that. My camera's like already lined up. So we're going to be painting some more koala tonight. Started to put a little bit of color in here. Starting to get some discotheque lights in here. It's a little bit sloppy right now, but it's how I roll. At least for the beginning part of a painting. Well, we're not really at the beginning anymore. We're really more toward the middle/end of this painting, so I better get it together. We're gonna finish it tonight, I hope. I don't know how long I'm gonna go tonight because I'm a little tiny bit injured. I'm sitting down because I pulled something in my back and it hurts. It hurts a lot if I try to walk or stand up. And it hurts a little if I sit down on my butt. So that's what I chose. I chose sitting down on my butt and for it to hurt a little. But overall, I'm just like sore, stiff. It sucks. One of these injuries where I just like woke up. That was what hurt me. I got hurt because I woke up and stood up and walked to the bathroom. And shooting pains went up my back. So, yeah, that's what happened. I guess I need to start stretching when I get out of bed. Is that what people do? To avoid injuries, I need to just start, like, doing some morning calisthenics while I'm still laying down in bed. Anyway, enough about my pain. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm going to do some painting. Like I said, probably going to try to finish this tonight. If I can. No promises. But I'm sure that we're probably coming up on the... Yeah, coming up on... I mean, it's, it's not... doesn't have to be a 7,000 hour painting. I think we've got the concept here. So, I think we'll just render everything that hasn't really been rendered in Paint. A lot of the 3D model is still kind of showing through, so we'll do that, and then probably call it done. Let's see what a koala fingernails look like. Well, they look about like this. Facebook's still sending data, so you know what? Should I turn it off? I guess I'll turn it off. I'm gonna turn that Facebook off because it sucks ass. Because I ain't got time for it. Broken ass Facebook shit. I've been really pretty much just only streaming on Twitch for the past couple months, but I thought tonight, just for fun, we'll see if anybody's interested in watching on my Facebook page. Because I know I've got a lot of friends there that might want to watch, but we'll see. I guess we're gonna take this guy and probably change the color. Oh, this is blended in too much. Why is this turntable orange? He just looks orange. It's kind of golden looking. It's kind of cool. All right, now I can make things stand out a little bit better. What's this brush? I want to use this brush. This brush, that one. Fingernails. These hands were pretty fun to model. Koalas have 2 thumbs. In case you didn't know. On their front feet, they have crazy paws, crazy hands, and crazy feet. Hey, what's up, Eva? How's it going? Hello, Ethel. How's it going? Yeah, I had to make them a color because I wanted them. Everything was kind of gray and blending in with itself, blending in. So I just started messing around with colors. How are you guys doing? Koala's fur goes all the way to the end of their hands. Does it? Does it really matter? Kind of like the Grinch. I'm not going to make any big decisions on light right now because I think it's kind of like, well, it's dark in here. It's in a club, so it's dark, but then I'm going to do it all with the spotlights and really light this up, add a lot of crazy color, which is my favorite part, even though sometimes it's daunting and I try to get the painting done a lot more first. Old Two Thumbs. You had your second COVID shot Saturday. That's good. Did you guys get tired out from it? This is what I'm hearing from people. Maybe it kind of wears you out. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. That's true. Although this koala, he stays sober because he wants to spin as good as he can. So he doesn't really drink. But yeah, everybody else in the club's getting tipsy. He's spinning classic rock, though. That's a little bit weird. Don't ask me why. He's just in a classic rock mood tonight. I wish I could play whatever I wanted on the stream, but we've got copyright stuff we got to worry about. I like this synthy stuff. I do, but it would be kind of cool to be able to just play whatever I wanted sometimes. I made the perspective weird on this for some reason. It fatigues you. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's kind of why Jonathan's out tonight. She got the second vaccine shot, and he's okay and everything. He was just kind of like didn't feel 100%. He just wants to rest. So. Okay, I'm not going to get hung up on this nail all night. It is my favorite part, though. Like, one of my favorite parts. The fact that this koala's got two thumbs. It's freaking weird. I might even give him his other thumb over here. Maybe. Anyway. Classic rock. Yeah, he's playing some Zeppelin. I think he's playing some Zeppelin. Just a mix, just for this set. Then he's going to come back and he's going to play some bangers. But you like the sharp edge on the fused thumb? Which one is the fused thumb? Got to do all these little toesies. Get all these toesies furry. Did I just say toesies? What is wrong with me? It's getting hot in this apartment too. It was like 80 some days or 80 some degrees in here today. The two skinny fingers are connected. Yeah, their bottom feet are like this. Did I show you that? Did I show you guys that? I'll show you a diagram of their feet. Do I still have it? Yeah. So like their front paw has two thumbs, and then their back paw is two fingers fused together, and they actually don't have... I mean, we're not going for completely anatomically correct here, but yeah. I thought it'd be kind of cool to point it out in the painting that they have crazy-ass feet because, I don't know, I think koala fans will be like, oh, wow, he got the feet. He got the feet right. They might appreciate it. So I hope everybody's doing all right this week. I do kind of feel like more and more people that want to get vaccinated are getting vaccinated and getting back into life a little bit. I actually went and ate out with some friends earlier this week, which was something I haven't done in a really long time. We still did some social distancing type stuff, but yeah, that was the first time I'd been out to eat actually at a restaurant at all since last March, so over a year. And then out with friends. I mean, I've seen friends once or twice, but not a lot, so it was kind of cool. Kind of cool. Sat out by the river, the French Broad River, at White Duck Taco Shop. Got some tacos. It's pretty awesome. It's a good night. I look forward to doing that more. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out more, even more than before we all had to be locked inside for a while. I'm gonna try to figure out more ways to get out of the house. We'll see. I know I'm kind of flattening these out for right now, but I'll bring them back. I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to get all the 3D model covered with paint without screwing up any of the perspective. That's my goal right now. And trying to design some shapes. Trying to design some shapes because that's what the painting process is for me, is like, it's all shapes, you know? It's all shapes. Like this. I feel like I might have lost this shape a little bit. So I'll bring that up. That looks a little better. Now you can kind of tell it's the inside of his leg. And I think I went a little crazy with the shape and kind of destroyed it a little bit. So I'm going to bring that back. pretty weird. Like this was the original 3D model. It's pretty weird to look at it now because we painted so much, you know. Is this exactly lined up? Yeah, that's pretty much exactly lined up. Look how far I got off on the leg. We're gonna fix that. So I started on the art for the comic this week, you guys. Like in earnest, like I'm actually designing, thumbnailing pages and doing some pages. I'm going through the script, breaking the script down into page layouts, and it's been really a lot of fun. It's like breathed new life into the project because I was getting really burnt out on writing. And it was like, am I ever going to get fucking done? Am I ever going to get done, you know? So it's been really good to wow, look at how much that belly's off. It's been really good to get back into it. And I've been like, you know, experimenting with trying to sorry, I'm trying to finish something here. Experimenting with 3D, how I'm going to do so I kind of like doing my thumbnailing in 3D, which is, well, actually I'm doing it kind of the same way as I'm doing the paintings. 2 hours after should take Tylenol. Okay. What? So anyway, I'm doing, so here's what I do, if it's interesting to anybody. I'll tell you. I've got the script written, so taking the script, breaking it down into pages and panels, and really the script reads like a screenplay, kind of, the script does, which is not really exactly what you want for a comic. Like, I was sending the script out to people to read, and I wanted it to read like a screenplay, so that was a decision. Now I'm turning it into a comic book script, which is a little bit different of an animal. I mean, it's not too much work because I'm the person doing the art, so I won't have to really communicate everything to myself because I know I'm the one drawing it, right? But so yeah, breaking it down into panels and just really describing what the drawing will be in the panel, really describing what, you know, deciding where pages begin and end, which is pretty important in a comic. The how it flows and stuff is a really fun part of it. So doing that, and then I started working in Clip Studio Paint to do my layouts, which is a different software. A different software than, well, a separate software to Photoshop, and you can paint in it, but I think I'm still going to paint in Photoshop because I'm more used to it, and I like the brush. I like how the brushes work in Photoshop a little bit better, frankly. For right now, I do. So anyway, doing that, and I'm going to do it in a few pages at a time, like beats at a time. Like, so it's broken down into books, and it's also broken down into chapters, but now I'm going to break it down into like beats of about 10 or 15 pages, and work on those all at one time. Because I think working on one page at a time, it makes me a little bit bored. So I'm going to work on like 10 or 15 pages at a time, and see how it goes, you know? And yeah, to answer your question, Eva, the figuring out the look of the characters, I'm still doing that, actually. I've got a lot of stuff to design, and I'm doing a lot of it. I'm sculpting a lot of it in 3D, so I can reuse the assets. And so, you know, it's pretty much, I'm going to be using a very similar process to how I paint, where I do a concept, I draw the concept, and then I model it at least partially in 3D, and then I bring it back in and paint it and add all the bells and whistles. Y'all got me. So I'm gonna show you. I'll show you what I've got. So I'll show you the first spread, sneak preview. Just because Eva says she sees the girl as a semi-gothic punk, and that's, she'd probably get mad at you for saying that, but she probably is kind of a semi-gothic punk. Here's the title page of the first book. This is a spread. So, and I've got like a lot of the thumbnails working out, and I think I might start doing streams, maybe streams that are dedicated to doing the comic, because I'm thinking about releasing it in digitally in about 10 or 12 page, 10 or like beats, 10 or 12 page beats, 10 or 15 page beats. And maybe that'll be a subscription type thing. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it where I can keep on doing it, keep on doing it. And then, because I looked into printing, and printing is really expensive. So yeah, this is literally the first page I finished was this one. And as you can see, it's probably, it's kind of like, she's pretty gothy, I guess. She's really more punk rock and metal, but nobody under 40 years old really knows what any of that means, probably. So anyway, started working on it. It's fun. And yeah, the story is, she's beat up at the beginning. I mean, so sorry for the violent photo, but it is kind of a dark story. It's not violent just for the sake of being violent. It's not like that kind of story. It's not just like gore porn or something. But although it is kind of a sci-fi horror thing, you'll see. Give it a chance. You'll see. Yeah, so I'm just thinking about maybe doing some stuff to kind of promote it and maybe keep it going and trickle it out in small pieces, so it's just to build excitement for it. And it's been a lot of fun. I mean, it really has breathed new life into it for me because, like I said, it was just kind of getting to me. And already, since I started working on the actual art for the first book, I'm already getting ideas on how to fix some of the problems with the script for the second book. And I'm also learning not to be so effing perfectionist about everything. So that's something I constantly have to work on. And I'm working on it. And I feel like I don't know, I just feel a lot better now that I've started working on the art. I feel like something's actually getting done. I mean, you got to realize, like, I've been talking about and working on this project every day for over 2 years, maybe 2.5 years now, and haven't been able to promote or say or talk about hardly anything about it and show anybody any actual artwork. So I'm done with that. I got to start putting something out for it. I'm just like done with that. I had all these plans to wait until the whole script for all 4 books was done, and I mean, I have a first draft for all 4 scripts, but they're not finished. But like, I've got the art is I'm not gonna do it like super fast, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to do those scripts. Anyway, yeah, it's called Sam the Junk, and I'll probably be talking about it in the future on the stream, and probably be working on the book on the stream too. So if you think you might enjoy that, give me a follow. Say hello in the chat. Give me a follow. Like and subscribe. But yeah, it's been really fun, and I feel like I've been learning a lot about how the process is going to go, and I'm just excited about the process. But yeah, there's a lot of since I'm doing the 3D thing, there's a lot of 3D modeling I'm going to be doing. Like all the creature design. Oops, I just gave something away about it. Oops, there's creatures in it. All of the stuff, the props, scenes, all that stuff, that's all going to be modeled at least partially in 3D. And so that's so I can reuse assets. I mean, I'm a one-person team, so doing a 4-book volume, and each of the books is like over 200 pages long. That is a very ambitious endeavor, and so I'm trying to figure out how I can produce it before my life is over. Before I die of old age. So I think doing 3D assets, and it'll still have like a hand painted look, definitely, because that's the look I'm going for. I don't really want it to look like 3D rendered. The guy she makes friends with is like baseball hat, hoodie, jeans guy. Kinda, maybe. Yeah. I know you've read the script, so yeah, that's cool that you think of him like that, and I think you're not too far off, but it's not necessarily like opposites. They're complete opposites kind of a thing. You'll see. You'll see. I'll just stay mysterious about it and say you'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping it'll. I mean, I know it's not going to be super fast just because it's a lot of drawings and stuff. But I'm hoping that in doing this process is going to be really kind of a fun way to do it. I'm sure that there's some other comic artists out there doing it. And I mean, the thing I like about comics that I've been really kind of missing is, I want to tell stories. I love doing these one-off paintings because they're fun illustrations, and I try to tell a story with these too, definitely. But I want to tell like a full story. I've always been interested in writing and telling stories and stuff. So it always seemed like a pretty good genre, like a good medium for me. I just didn't get around to it until now. I'm hoping that some people read it and like it. Deals with some adult stuff, I suppose you'd say, but I think it's also a pretty fun adventure story. I know that's how you pictured him in your head. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's a good guess. And it's not too far off. It's just to be honest, I haven't 100% decided what he looks like yet. I think it's not too far off, but it's also I don't want him to. I want him to be just like her. It's like saying, "Hey, she's a goth and she's this and that." It's almost like I'm trying to go out of my way to write fully fledged people, because I feel like one of the not to get pretentious about it or anything, but one of the points of the story is kind of like how people are. One of the things I like about stories, the ones that I like, is they tell real characters. They aren't kind of archetypes, They're real characters. They're not completely good. They're not completely evil. They've got problems. So that's why, even though, yeah, like Sam is kind of gothy, and I've definitely looked at a lot of goth haircuts to start getting her look down. And she's a singer for a band, etc. So But she's a person, so she breaks from cliche too. So that's kind of what the same thing I want to do with Nick. You know. Yeah, it's not exact, but you're right. I mean, it's you definitely use a little bit of stereotyping is a harsh word, but typing when you write a story, especially like a genre style story, because you know it's fun. Because I mean, it's like these are a lot of the aspects of the stories are kind of based on things I love and things that I grew up with, like being in kind of in the metal scene and in the punk scene around in my hometown. So it definitely draws on that kind of experience. So, um, yeah, there's going to be stuff in there that's almost like nods and cliches and stuff. But yeah. All right, I think maybe we need to start making a couple of moves here. What's this? Oh, yeah. I'm going to put one more multiply layer. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I totally get what you're saying, Eva. It's not like I'm defending her or anything against that observation because you're right. She is kind of gothy punk, but she's more than that, like you said. All right, I'm just gonna put some kind of neutral above light on this guy for now. Coming down from above. Just give him a little bit of light. I You see you sell out lots of money. See lots of money in my future. Well, I don't know. Nobody really buys any art. Nobody really buys art. So you really just have to do it because you love it. Obviously, it would be kind of cool to be able to feed myself doing art, but that just can't be the goal for me anymore. You know, it once was, and it was kind of making me miserable. So I'm not giving up on it. I'm just trying to enjoy the process of getting better. Although it would be very nice to be able to pay my bills doing art. Which I guess I might be able to do. I mean, I might be able to get some illustration clients and illustration work and stuff. I just don't really know if I want to pursue that. It's commercial work. Maybe, if the job was right. But so I guess somewhere along the line, I gave this guy real crazy circles around his eyes. Oops. Let's see, the hairs would be doing some things like this. How long have we been going? Okay, 45 minutes. All right, we're going to do some fur brush on this guy. Some fur brushes. Oh. Did I tell you guys I really screwed up my back for somehow? I think I said something about that at the beginning of the show, but I don't know if you guys were here or not. Anyway, I'm having a hard time today with my walking and sitting still. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just one of those things. I don't know how I did it. I just pulled a muscle in my back somehow, and I didn't. It's one of these things where I just like woke up this morning, and then all of a sudden I'm like, can't stand up straight. Freaking sucks. This fur brush is really cool, but it's almost like cheating. I don't know. You guys feel like it's cheating using this fur brush? It just like does such a good job of blending all this fur together. Looks a little weird. It looks a lot like a brush. I'll go back and fix it though. Make it not look like so much of a brush, or like a brush shape, you know? Sneeze or cough hard while laying down. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just I just tweaked it somehow working out or something, and didn't notice it until I woke up this morning and walked into the bathroom, and all of a sudden shooting pains went through my whole body. And I've been walking around hunched over all day. Actually not standing up a lot. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be okay tomorrow or the next day. But it is why I'm sitting down tonight instead of standing up. This brush is too fun. It's sinful. Yep. Thank you, Ethel. You're right. I do have to know how to use it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I don't want it to look factory produced either, but I think it's working out fine. I've used this brush a lot, and I think I know how to use it to make it look a little more natural and stuff. So I'll fix it. I think it works really well on the fingers. To get little fuzzies on there. Little tiny fuzzy fingers. Looks cool. Thanks, Eva. Yeah, it's that perfectionism thing, you know. It's like it's a constant struggle for me, and probably a lot of artists, that it's just like, you know, you can work on a painting forever and ever, but I'm really trying to work on not doing that. You know, there will be other paintings. They don't have to be perfect, and you know, while I'm sure it's a lot of fun to work on a painting until it's like really, really rendered really highly and stuff. But I don't have to do that with every painting. I did that with the paintings for my solo show, a lot of them, but that's because they were being printed. They were being like produced at 24 inch, 2 foot by 2 foot. So they were kind of made to get real close to them and look at them. This is like just a fun stream painting. Yeah, these fur brushes are really good. I found these somewhere. I forget the guy's name, but he made them. There's a bunch of different ones, and I use them a lot for all my animal stuff. I do use them, at least some. I mean, I don't like to just use them. Like this stuff, you know, I'm gonna go everywhere and do this, and then I'm gonna go back and smooth it in, blend it in, and make it look a little more painted. Because if I look in here close, you can kind of a little bit see like machine type patterns. But we're gonna fix it. All right, I gotta get working on the light in the room. So like this is all reds and purples right now. Staying on this side of the spectrum here, like this. Can you see? Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Staying on that part of the color wheel. Staying in here. So I'm probably gonna make some of the lights like in the blues and yellows. Maybe. See how it looks. Might be too much. But that's a theory that I'm gonna work with. Now I screwed up my palette, so I gotta reset. There we go. Well, this is a fuzzy guy. Sure is a fuzzy guy. Where are my brushes? Here they are. Let's do a chalk boy. Don't like zooming in this close, but sometimes you got to do it for these little teeny details. Let's see if I can do something here with maybe brightening this up a little bit. Let's see, let me get a, you know what? I should use an airbrush for this. Let's see. Just pull this out a little bit, pull this off the background a little bit. That'll give me some more room to work with value. because everything is kind of dark. Now I can go in, add some, maybe a little better form to this stuff. Man, that Photoshop has been doing that, where the eyedropper gets stuck. Drives me nuts. I wish they would fix it. All right. All right. This record's too perfect. Don't like perfect stuff. Nothing's perfect in life. Put some little doohickeys on there. Not enough doohickeys. Damn thing keeps getting stuck. Anyway. Trying to get something in there. This color's not probably helping, is it? Just want to get a little bit of... Let me see. I think maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Why not black? I'm gonna do dark ones and light ones. I think this is kind of like highlights off the vinyl. So if you're asking why not make the grooves black, it's because I'm doing the highlights right now. I don't know. I don't want to put like tons of detail in here, but it really should look like I touched it at least a little bit. Instead of just left it as the render. Yeah, put some black and white in there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it should just be black. All right. I'm gonna keep moving. This is my new way that I do stuff. I keep moving. I don't get stuck on shit. Don't get stuck on shit. Just keep on moving. Maybe there's a little highlight right here, just enough to bring this out. Yeah. Yeah. And then this edge. I think if I define this edge a little bit, it'll look cool. And it does look cool. I think it looks cool. All right, let's do some lights. Let's get some lights going up in this, Johnny. Yeah, the stripe of light, it's like a highlight that travels across it here. Yeah. What I really need to do is use reference because that is what anybody will tell you to do. All right, I'm going to do the streak of light and then actually, these should be the color of the lights coming from the ceiling that I'm about to do, so I'll do those later. And actually, this is getting a little too busy in here, so that looks cool. I think that looks cool. All right, so next, I guess I'm going to try this. I don't want to go too crazy with it. I'll just say that it makes absolutely no sense for these pink lights to be having green light around them, but we'll fix it. I'm getting shaky. Different colors, yeah. I'm gonna play with some different colors. I don't know how many different colors, but yeah. I'm still trying to figure out a good technique that'll work for this. This guy's, since he's got like light, we'll just call it white fur. He's gonna be changing so many different colors if there's different lights on him. I just can't stay away from this pink though, for some reason. And this blue. That is something I meant to do that I wanted to do that I didn't do. See, like, yeah, I like the idea of multicolors, but also I like the idea of keeping the color palette uncomplicated. We've got like blue into pink. Maybe we can put some yellow in here for accent. Yeah, I think the colors are. Yeah, I'm still just experimenting, you know. But I don't want to get. I want to. I think like maybe one color that's on the opposite side might work, like this yellowy color. But yeah, I like the idea of all the different colors kind of reflecting off of them. And I'm definitely going to be toning this down. I'm just, like I said, I'm just playing, just playing right now. Tell he's at the club though. I'll tell you that much. Maybe it's a little sloppy. A little too sloppy, maybe. Liking it? Cool. Yeah, the aqua. It was. I started out at green, but it did turn into. It did. It's an aqua on my end too. It's like a blue. I like that. This is okay. I think I might be blowing it out a little too much in some spots. And yeah, I like to keep my colors kind of. I guess I'm a little bit conservative when it comes to doing a lot of colors. I gotta do something about this guy's nose too. Oh. Maybe if I move his nose a little bit more toward, let's see where it's at now. Purple. Move it a little more toward here. Sorry, I keep moaning into the microphone. I'm like, my neck is tensed up. What happened? Let's see. Where's my history? It's because the V isn't here to do the Hot Topic or T-Boy segments. What's because of that? You have to remind me of what I said because sometimes I just talk and I don't remember what I said. You know what? I think this yellow is some kind of interesting, but also not great. It's a little better. And these lights, what if I just did color, just made some shit up for colors. Make some colors up. It does kind of work. how they're blown out. But they're also too bright. I know they're lights. Yes, I understand they're lights, but they're too bright. They're taken away from the rest of the piece. So we're going to tone them down. Smoke machine. I'm not laughing. That's what my next sniff. Am I not laughing? I'm laughing on the inside very much at everything. But you're right. It's not the same when Jonathan isn't here. We just try to manage. We try to manage it. Try to get some atmosphere into here. Let's see if there's anything we can notice about fog machines. That's pretty cool. It's cool like looking at reference because you think you know what, you just notice things and then you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Obviously, that happens. He's at the food court eating hot dogs. That is true. Yep. That's where he spends most of his time. Even when he's not feeling well, he's still eating hot dogs at the food court. God love him. All right, let's see. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to put a little bit of haze in here. Some blue haze. Maybe should be purple haze. Where's my haze? Oh, it's on a multiply layer. That's why. We can knock that back, and maybe we can make it in here to break it off. Break it out. What the F? What? Is my keyboard not working or what? Red. Maybe it goes into pink. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Something weird's going on with my computer. I think it might be sick of my bullshit today. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you putting so many layers on this painting, dude? You know what? This should probably be yellow. Your personal sin is barbecue. Barbecue sauce. And you like the laser beam? Yeah, it's getting pretty colorful, but I just don't care anymore. I think that that's probably what we should do is just say that we don't care anymore. Huh. Photoshop acting a little strange all of a sudden. It's coming from here? All right, that's getting maybe a little bit too much. Shit, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just doing it, just doing stuff. Did I just make something way different? Try yellow instead of red. Okay. Let me just finish this thought. Do some experimenting. Yeah, I guess this is probably getting to be a little too much. What happened? I think that this got way crazy saturated at some point. Let's get rid of that purple. I think there's just like maybe too much going on now. All right. I think that looks pretty cool. I don't know. I gotta get away from the background for a minute. I'll come back to it. Yeah, Eva, I guess the nose usually is black, but it's also kind of a warm color. Like the babies have like a warmish. It's definitely dark, but it's also, you can see some reds in there. I was trying to get it to match the... Yeah, if I can use the same color twice, I usually do. It seems like something happened to make the contrast go way up on this. Am I tripping or what? My eyes are weirded out. Yeah, like something happened. Like this didn't look like this before. Did it? Yeah, I'm tripping now. Too many color. I had too many psychedelic colors in my face, and my brain is like gone crazy now. My brain's gone weird. I don't even know where I am. Yeah, I'll be calling it quits soon. Really just wanted to finish it tonight. But yeah. Yeah, I should probably just give my eyes a rest because something's going on where I feel like this painting just became really saturated. Like I hit a button or something and made it super saturated. It's probably because of all the different competing colors, but so it's like really cool. We tried a bunch of stuff, but I've got like a million layers now. I don't know what is what. That was fun though. I think a lot of this stuff is a combination of some of these different lighting things is going to work. And we're definitely closer to like a club atmosphere than we were at the beginning. I might just get rid of those lights. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, yeah, we'll call it. We'll call it for the evening. Am I crazy or did something happen? I guess I'm just crazy. I wouldn't put it past me. All right, I'll stop now. I promise. All right. Oh, here it is. Here's the painting. We got a lot done tonight. Got a lot done. See, like I like the simpler background with all the lights kind of playing off of him. I was trying a bunch of different things, and that's cool and everything, but like this background definitely needs to be simplified. So I like a lot of different lights coming off of him, and like I really love this, how it comes around the record player and plays off the table. So more of that. More of that, and less of this. Okay, really, I'm done. All right, guys. Good night, and we will see you next time. If you're in the chat and you didn't say hello tonight, don't be shy. Next time, come say hello to us. We're pretty nice. Bring up a subject. Give us something to talk about. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Give us a follow on Twitch, etc., etc., etc. And I love you guys. And we will see you next week. If not sooner, I might go live. I might actually go live this weekend with my comic a little bit. Anyway, all right, bye.